back to the channel. Um, I've got me a new lavalier, a wireless lavalier mic, and it's plugged into my iPhone also. So if you guys can't, by all means, hear me or anything like that, let me know right off the bat, and I'll unplug this thing and use my regular onboard uh, camera. Anyway, there is so much talk about. I did a video the other day talking about store owners and installers and such like that, and I had a comment that I want to address, and also I want to talk about how a person should represent themselves and the company that they're working for. I've got numerous videos on this from when I first started YouTube, but it's been a long time ago since I've talked about stuff like this. So I've got a lot more followers now. More people are going to hear it, so I wanted to bring it to your attention, okay? A guy said about installers working, they said, it ain't the store's fault. The installers uh, are lazy. They're offensive to the clients. How's it going, buddy? They're offensive to the clients. They're lazy. They don't want to do the work. They do slop work, and yet they demand, they're wanting to get premium rates. Um, I want to thank you, Jared. I appreciate that. I wanted to bring shed a little bit of light on that from my perspective. I completely agree with that. Most of the issues that are in the flooring industry is straight up our fault, the installer's fault. We are the ones that drove the prices down. We are the ones that continuously keep the prices down from underbidding and doing whatever it takes to get work. How's it going, buddy? So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. So in order to correct this thing, I mean, the store has something to do with it too, but we have got to stand up as installers ourselves and get this thing back on track, okay? The stores are not going to offer it and say, here, I'm going to give you money. I want you to start doing better. That's absolutely not going to happen. You have to start doing better, not overnight either, for a long period of time before you can expect a nice raise or something like that. Y'all give me 1 second here. I've covered that a bunch, so it's not all on the store, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of cutthroat stores out there that just want to take advantage of people, and I understand people are scared to step up and say, I want more money because the store will cut them off at work. They'll start suffering for work and stuff like that. So it's a two-way street, okay? Us as installers, we cannot show up on the job, beat up clothes, smelling like a brewery, flicking cigarettes out in the client's yard and all of that stuff, blowing your smoke out as you're walking in the door, playing your music as you're walking around on your phone with obscene language going on, all this filthy F this and B and ho and all that kind of stuff. They will take advantage of you as much as they can until you put your foot down. There you go, buddy. It's us, okay? We are the ones that let it get like this. And it is got something to do with the store too. I'm going to bring that up here in just a second. But for the most part, it's our fault, okay? Our installer's fault, us. We can point the finger at us. We can't just say, we don't make enough. We don't make enough. We ain't making enough. Thank you. But thank you. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Anyway, representation. Snap. I can't believe I forgot the gentleman's name. He is super, super highly looked up to in the flooring industry. I'll think of it in a second. But anyway, he said one thing that I really like what he said. He said when people came in the carpet store and I was there, they couldn't tell who was the store owner and who was the installer. He presented himself so well, okay? The guy, if you can't tell a difference in the installer and the store owner, you're representing yourself good, okay? That's the way it needs to be. You can't expect people to take you serious and give you respect and everything like that. If, like I said, you're showing up to the job looking like a brewery, yelling across the house, your hair's oily and everything where you ain't showered in 3 days because you've been on a drinking binge, get your stuff together and then ask for more rates, okay? Get your jobs done. Don't be out there lollygagging around, hanging out by your truck, smoking cigarettes 3/4 of the day and expect more money. You go over there and you work for a quarter of the day, and then you're out there looking at your phone, talking, laughing, cutting up, not working, okay? So a lot of it, I'm going to say most of it, is straight on the installer, is the reason why we are in the shape that's in, okay? Clean your act up, halfway, look presentable, okay? If you want to be taken serious as a businessman, not just uh, a construction worker, you want to be taken serious as a businessman and make good rates, present yourself like a businessman, okay? People say, "Oh, I can make just as much money driving an old beat up van with holy britches." You might be able to if you're banging out. Uh, I'm sending this message to my team. This is great. Oh, that's good. That's exactly what we need. Uh, you can't drive an old beat up van smoking. You got stacks of paper this high on your dash where you got to look up over your dash. You open the doors to get your tools out and garbage flies out if the wind blows through. Keep yourself respectable, okay? Again, it's our fault. We are in this way, and everybody is complaining about prices. And what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? You, as an individual, what are you doing to change it? Okay? Are you representing yourself in a good manner? Are you cleaning up? Are you trying to be professional? Are you trying to do the best you can on a job? Or are you one of them smokers flicking cigarettes in the client's yard and yelling across the house, walking through the client's house while they're sitting in there trying to just be by themselves or whatever while you're doing their job, trying to stay out of your way? You're walking through their house with your stupid music playing on your phone loud enough to hear it on the other side of the house. You guys can't be doing that, okay? We have got to represent ourselves in a way. We're businessmen, okay? We're not just construction workers. If you are subcontractors and you're subbing work from a store, contractor, that's the thing, okay? We are contractors. Represent yourself like a contractor, okay? We're not roofers, we're not framers. They're contractors too, but it's a totally different level. We are inside people's houses in the finished product, okay? We're not out roughing it like framing and roofers and stuff like that, okay? We got a good inside job where people are living there and everything like that. We cannot be cussing and yelling and flicking cigarettes in the yard and, playing your music loud, stopping, sitting out in your van or truck on lunch break and downing a beer. You guys can't do that if you want to make more money, okay? You have to represent yourself professionally if you want to get professional rates. If you want to go on and be the way you're being like that, then don't expect a higher raise. That's how your clients get built. Clientele gets built. Yeah. Now, on the store side of it, okay? The soap is your friend. I hear you. On the store side of it, the guy that said that, he's like, everybody's lazy. All the installers are lazy. I can't stand installers no more. They stand out by their truck. They don't want to work, pretty much saying the same thing that I just said, which is absolutely true. You see it so much. Right in the shop that I go work out of, I see guys coming in there look like they ain't had a shower in a week. Greasy hair, filthy, stink like an ashtray. You can smoke and be a clean person. Trust me, I've done it for years. You can be a smoker, you can be a drinker, and be a clean person, okay? You don't have to be filthy. How's it going, Peter? You store owners say, hey, these guys are filthy, they're offensive to the clients, and they want more money. What are you doing? Okay, these guys are out representing your work. You're the store owner. These filthy, stinky, offensive guys are out representing your work. Why are you letting them stinky, filthy, offensive guys go to your job and represent you like that if they are like that? Have a standard, set a line. You see some guy come in, smells like a brewery, You need to go home. You're not going on my job site smelling like that or looking like that. Go home and take a shower. Come back tomorrow when you're clean and sober. Okay? So it's your fault too, store owners. It ain't on us. You let it happen. Okay? Yeah, you might need it done. Hey, if you have to call the client and say, "I'm sorry, had things come up. I can't get to you today. I'm very sorry. I'll make a discount," or whatever you got to do. Is it better to do that or to say, "Send a Stinky Joe over there to do your stuff"? Livestock stays in the barn. That's exactly right. So you guys that own stores and talk all kinds of smack about the installers, it's just as much your fault as it is the installer's fault. Yeah, the installers do it. The installers are on a different level. I'll say that. They are construction workers, but at the same time, they are contractors as well. So there's a lot of good money to be made in this, and that's why a lot of people want to get into this trade, okay? They become a helper for somebody, and then they like, ooh, they see the money, and they want to go out and do it too. You have to elevate yourself. Thank you, Virgil. Virgil, I really appreciate that, my friend. Really appreciate that. Some point in your life, in your career, in your journey, you have to get away from that construction worker mentality if you want to go further in the industry, okay? There's so much money to be made in this industry. So much. Even at the rates there are, a person can make a good living, okay? You just got to be smart about it. Anyway, representation. Clean up your act. What is that guy's name? That gum, I can't think of his name for nothing. I'm ashamed that I can't think of his name. It's Mr. CFI himself. Doggone it. Anyway, I really like that he said that. You should not be able to tell the difference in the Jim Walker. That's it. Jim Walker. You should not be able to tell a difference between the installer and the store owner. Okay? You don't have to wear suits and all that kind of stuff. Deal with scheduling. Yeah, I completely get that. I completely get that. It is difficult. I ain't saying it's not, okay? You may have to go. I've had so many people work for me throughout my career. I understand you gotta get people that are going to be reliable, and it definitely is not easy. I'm sure you know that if you're trying to run a retail store and keep the scheduling, uh, you're running a retail store, you got to be smart about it. I don't want to sound offensive or like I'm down talking to anybody, okay? I have never owned a retail store in my life, okay? I am strictly looking at this from who I am, okay? Just an installer. I see excuse me, I didn't mean to say just an installer. We are definitely that mindset that people have like that where they say just an installer is absolutely the wrong mindset, okay? Store owners are not going to make it unless they have us. It is an installed product. You cannot go into the store and buy some carpet and take it home and enjoy it. No, we are hand and foot. Okay, we got to have each other. Okay, so one is not without the other. We gotta have each other. Let's do our best. Okay, to work it out from store to installer. It has been such a battle ever since I've been. I guess forever, especially since I've started my YouTube channel. I've heard it for 4 years, 4.5 years, ever since then. Installer says, I want so much work as I can get booked, as I can book him up. Okay. Is he able to follow through with that much work? You are, now again, I don't want to sound like I'm down talking. Please don't take it like that, sir. He's representing you. You need to be responsible enough to look out for your own business and say, is this guy capable of doing that, or has he done it in the past? If he hasn't, don't listen to what he says. Look past the words and look at what he's actually doing, not what he says. I understand you want to get the money out there, and he wants to make money as much as he can. That's probably why he's saying that. I'm guilty of that too. Give me some work, give me more work, give me more work. When I get more work, you have to try to hurry. Things get frustrating and stuff like that. I always back down. Then the guy cannot do 4 empty rooms in a day. Then the guy cannot do. I don't know. I don't get what you're saying out there. Darn, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, your business should come first, above all things. No matter what the guy says, no matter what he says, Salesmen should work for an installer for a month before they sell. Salesmen in the industry, salesmen need to take some salesman classes. They need to learn about flooring, how it's installed, and everything like that. There are great classes out there just for salesmen and reps and stuff like that. Okay, NFIC right there, they have a salesman. See that right there? You can go right there to NFIC website right there, and you can get you some stuff set up where you can have a salesman, have PJ come and train your salesman so they'll know what they're talking about. Okay, we have been through three cheating crews and lying cheating crews in 3 months. My goodness, man, I completely feel you, man. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. We're all human, okay? Whenever we find somebody that might have a little bit of hope or a little bit of something good, okay? It's like this might be a little weird, but I was actually talking to my daughter here recently because she brought a new guy over. I was like, don't wait on Mr. Right, okay? You're never going to find the perfect one. You're never going to find Mr. Right. If you guys can get along and become friends, that's more important than finding, and he treats you good, okay? He may not be everything that you want, but if he's willing to treat you good and you guys can be friends, give up some of the things that you would want out of a person and focus on that, okay? It'll work out. You're never going to get everything you want in a compromise on both sides, installer and store. There's got to be a little fluctuation on both stores. If two people can't disagree and still work together and be friends, then one or the other or both has got problems, okay? I definitely don't agree with a lot of stuff that goes on at my store, but hey, I still work there. I still talk to him, smile. Got no hard feelings against him. He's got no hard feelings against me, so as I know, okay? So you just have to be able to, let's see what you said. I have never had people like this work for me. I have to run non-stop putting out fires. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know what to say. There's got to be chargebacks or something. That's ridiculous. I see it, honestly. I promise I do. At the store right now that I'm working at, if you guys heard me say the other day, there's a couple hacks there. The guy, and he went through a crew here a while back that was just straight up hack. That he obviously he let him go, but I don't know for how long. And all of the crews got a little bit of it, going around and fixing the guy's stuff for, I don't know. I did a half a dozen of them myself. Went and fixed a whole bunch of his stuff, and another crew went and fixed a whole bunch of his stuff. So obviously, you're going to have to start out slow on the new guys. Follow up with them. Go to the jobs when they're done. See how they're doing. Don't just turn them loose on 150 yards of carpet if you don't know what kind of work they're doing. Pictures are deceiving, okay? Especially nowadays, you can do anything with pictures. Pictures are deceiving. You have to go and check the work, see how it's been installed. You're a professional installer. You should be able to walk into a house of carpet and see how it's installed. Is it laid the way you would want to lay it? Direction-wise, or is it kicked in? Is it stretched in? Check their seams on the end of their seams. Is it stuck, or is it pulling apart where they stretched it? All that kind of stuff, okay? My store has absolutely hacks as well, and most of the stuff passes. Blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind, man, how people are so blind to that. They're unknowledgeable. They just don't know how flooring is supposed to be done. It's untrained. Anyway, background checks references are a must. I can definitely feel you on that. I understand that. You're exactly right, man. References is important. Just like the new people that just started at our store. Why are they here? They didn't leave a good job to come down here. Why are they here? Something happened. They're out of work for some reason. You know what I'm saying? They're out of work looking for a job for some reason. Might it be because they kick in carpet and such like that? Leave tools underneath the vinyl plank flooring. Feels like you're walking on a piece of plastic when you walk in the room instead of a floor. I don't work for any stores. My whole business is set up fixing the hacks work. And I mean, the stores are having done. Wow, you're a repairman. The stores never back you around here. Well, the store I'm working for, the guy is a super good guy. I honestly, I'll fall out of my seat when I see him back up and stick up for his people on stuff that I'm like, my goodness. But I mean, it should. You can't represent yourself to a client like you and your installers are not getting along. That's very unprofessional. Oh, that guy shouldn't have done that. I can't believe he done that. No, you shouldn't. You can't do that. You guys got to have each other's back when it comes to stuff like that, especially for the client's sake, okay? Anyway, I kind of got a little bit off topic there, but representation. That's a whole lot to do with it right there. I'm really glad that guy brought that up. That video was awesome. Tools under the floor. I don't work for, okay. Yeah, I'm really glad I seen that in the comments because I've failed to say that a lot, but it is definitely our fault for the most part. I have mentioned it before, but for the most part, it is the installer's fault because, I mean, look at the majority. Who is manufacturing D-cut? D-cut is manufacturing D-cut. They are themselves. He has his own company. You can look at Tools for Flooring at D-cut Tools for Flooring, and you'll see. Okay. Yeah. Look at the majority of installers out there, and you'll see why the prices are low and why we get treated like we do. I've stressed this so much. That's why it is so easy for somebody to make a name for themselves, because all them other guys out there, listen, all you got to do is be a little bit professional. Be clean. You guys there? I had a bad spot in my internet or something was going on there. How you doing, Ruben? Doing real good. So anyway, it's really easy to stand out because of the 99 percenters out there. That 1 percenter is real easy to stand out. Listen, if you're in a crowd of 100 people, you're in a line of 100 people, installers, all you got to do is stand out just a little bit like that, and you're going to catch somebody's eye, okay? You're in a line of 100 people. You imagine looking down a line of 100 people and somebody's got their leg out just a little bit to the side. They're standing out just a little bit. They're going to catch your eye, I guarantee it. It's the same thing, okay? There's so many people out there that is not professional. You guys just be what you're supposed to be as a decent human being. You're going to stand out and you're going to do good, okay? Stop working for the shop. 6+ years ago, me and my buddy run for our own little 2-man enterprise. Have a couple accounts with retailers that keep us busy. That's really good, buddy. That's super good. So I'm in the process right now. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've never had the desire to go out and leave the shop. I've always been happy with it and stuff like that. I'm to the point where like I said, I've been doing it 30 years, so I gotta make more money and work less because I've been doing it too long. I'm slower now. My body hurts and such like that. So I've got to make more money and work less. Okay. So that's the only reason why I'm not happy working at a shop right now. As long as my body's good and all that kind of stuff, I made good money all my life up until just the present time right now. That's because, again, I've slowed down because my body. And I'm so much more meticulous than I used to be too. But anyway, that's kind of out there. But I'm getting my stuff together right now to start selling my own jobs and everything like that. Work smarter, not harder. That's exactly right. If you guys seen that real short little video I did the other day as I was driving home from the job, which edge sealer do you use with the most on stretching carpet? I will use the Peak Buster from Oricon. That's what I use. I do use latex sometimes too. Just I always bounce back and forth with my products, so I don't get too used to using one thing and get out of skill from using another. So I'll switch up here and there, but I prefer the Peak Buster. Anyway, if you guys seen the little video I did the other day where I'm gonna go to all these random stores around my area and just see if I can't get a job. I'm not looking for a job, but I'm just gonna go see if I can get hired, represent myself, not Floors by Southern Boys, just myself. Maybe a CFI polo shirt with my certifications on. Looky here. So I will wear, let me turn this around. I'll have a CFI shirt on. I will have my certification badge clipped onto me, and I will have that certification badge clipped onto me as well, because that's my latest one. So I'll have both my badges clipped on, NFIC and CFI, and I'm going to go represent myself as a professional, and I'm going to go see if I cannot land a job at a random place, just like I always do. We'll go in. I'm not going to do it over the phone or email or Facebook or anything like that. I'm going to walk in person and see if I can't get a job. That's how you do it. I've never go job hunting over the phone, Facebook, anything like that. Always go to that in person so the client can see you. You can represent yourself in a professional manner. You can tell a whole lot about a person. Try doubling your install price and see what happens. Look here, John. Let me get a drink. I'm fixing to show you something, okay? I said the other day in that video that I was going to put together a price list that I wanted to get paid, and it was going to be outrageous. How's it going, Jared? This is going to help a lot of people. I hope this is going to land really well for these stores. For people that think that they're trapped, I hope I can go out there and actually land 2 or 3 jobs. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, okay? That I can go out there and represent myself as a professional and get the prices that I'm wanting. I so want to prove that to people. I can't prove it if I haven't done it. So that's the whole goal behind this, is to go out there and ask for the money that I want and see if I can get it. Anyway, check this out. I've been sitting here the last little bit, maybe an hour or so, thinking and writing prices down. So I have got a price list started. I'm getting it all written down on paper first before I actually type it and print it up on my computer, because I'm trying to figure out the way that I want to position it on the paper. I want it to look halfway professional. So I'm doing it in handwriting first. Then I'm going to do it, make it look nice, print it out on paper and stuff like that. It will not have my logo on it, okay? There's not going to be anything to relate me to Floors by Southern Boys. I'll show you the prices that I'm going to ask for right now. Let's turn this around. I will start, let's see, right here. I'm not completely done yet, so and I'll show you the prices that I'm getting now to compare it to what I am asking for, okay? So that nailed down hardwood right there, 3/4 inch nailed down hardwood, I think is paying $2. I don't even think it's that much. I think it's $1.50 a foot. 1/4 inch to 5/8 nailed down, I'm asking $3.25 for that, and I think it's right in the same range, either $1.50 or $1.60 or something like that. Glue down, I'm asking $4 a foot. That is paying I think $2.20, and I think the other nail downs are $1.80 if I ain't mistaken. I think that's what it is. Vinyl installation, this don't include, you see that without glue. $1.25 a square foot. LVP glue down without the cost of the glue, $2.50 a square foot. LVP click, $2.75. LVT click, $2.80. These are the prices that I'm going to ask when I go to the store. Oh, all these right now are $1 a foot is what we make here at the store that I'm working for. So except for the sheet vinyl, it pays 70 cents a square foot. All them other LVPs and LVTs are $1. Okay. Come to Florida, I would hire you to hire and supervise crews. Wow. That's pretty nice. Right here is my carpet prices. Let's see here. Good Good for you. You are worth all of that. Cool. Thank you, buddy. So you can see my carpet prices are going to start out just for your traditional carpet plus action back carpet, $1 a square foot, which is $9 a yard. Berber, $1.25 a square foot. Pattern, $1.30 a square foot. You guys can figure that out by the yardage if you want to. You can see the plastic backing and soft backing is 10 cents extra, which is almost another dollar a square foot, another 90 cents on top of that. Okay, I think $1.30 is like almost 12 bucks. I think I figured all of it up by the square foot. But anyway, wovens, they are going to start. Now, this is depending on the product. I'm definitely going to leave room there. It's going to start at $2 a square foot. Natural fibers, $2 a square foot. Woven seams that I will be doing will be $40 per linear foot. Again, starting at that. It could go up. Natural fiber seams, $40 a linear foot. Right, here's my steps. This is what I'm going to be asking for. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you the difference in this. I forgot to do that here. The store right now pays 60 cents here. I get 75 cents, but he pays everybody else 60 cents, so that's 40 cents higher. That's per square foot. How much rather lose profit than pay for butcher jobs? Yeah, I would much rather lose profit than pay for butcher jobs. You're exactly right. That's good. Berber, I don't think there's any price difference at the store I'm working at. Pattern carpet, I charge 85 cents. I don't know what he pays the other guys, but I charge 85 cents for pattern at the store I'm at now. This is no extra charge. This is no extra charge. Wovens, he is going to give me $1 a square foot there at the store, so that's doubled. Seams for woven carpet, we agreed on $25 a linear foot for seams, so that is almost doubled as well what I'm going to be asking, which I think that is worth it. It's definitely not something that your average Joe can do. You want to sell the goods, you got to pay for it. Waterfall steps. Get my finger out there so it'll focus better. Waterfall. This is with regular carpet. $15 a step. I can't remember what we're getting. What we're getting on those. I think 10. Bullnose, $18 a step. I think 10 for those too. Spindles. I don't have a clue about all this stuff with him. $28 a step. Spindles will open on both sides, $35 a step. Floating steps, $30 a step. Covered on 3 sides, $50 per step. Bird cages, $75. So if there's a handrail on one side and it's butted up against the wall, that's going to be a railing, because you have to fix it up next to the railing on one side. That's what I'm actually referring to. But if you just want a straight runner, that's going to be $20 a step as well. Now, Berber and pattern carpets, you can see the difference there. Runners are $30. Waterfall, $18. You guys can see there. Bullnose, $30, $20. In the flooring industry, the older you get, the best it is to diversify and set yourself in installation. Okay. Spindles, we're going to be 32. Now, this is with pattern carpet and Berber. Spinners on both sides is 38. Floating steps, 33. Covered on 3 sides is 75. Bird cages are going to be 100. Again, these are the prices that I'm going to take and see if I can't get just going around store to store to store to store and seeing what happens. Okay, this is now this is for woven and natural fibers. Again, starting and depending, it could go up. Water, you can see the prices. Waterfalls are 85, bullnose are 100, spindles 150, spindles on both sides 175, floating steps 100, covered on 3 sides 250, bird cages 250. Runners are going to be $100 a step. And I got one more page. This is as far as I've got right here on the take up. I ain't even finished it yet. So stretch in, 25 cents a foot. which is, I think, 225. It is 225, I think, a yard, I think. Glue down carpet, 50 cents a square foot. Floating floors, $1.50 a square foot. 3/4 nail down, 225 a square foot. Quarter to 5/8 nail down, $2. Glue down wood, $4, and ceramic tile, $4. Have you tried to get those prices with the company you're working for? Not yet, but it is coming. Once I get this all put together, and this is going to be my price list. When I start selling my own goods, this is going to be what I'm charging. So I just want to go see if stores will pay it. That's the whole thing. Which I'm getting this together anyway for my own self, so that I can have it for when I start selling stuff. But anyway, this is going to be so awesome to just go around to these stores and see if I can't get work doing this with these prices. Just represent myself. Obviously I'm going to have some credentials, like I said, my CFI shirt, CFI hat, my badges and stuff like that. So they're going to see that I'm plenty qualified and I know what I'm talking about and stuff like that. And see, that way, if it works out, man, if it works out, I'm going to kick half of you guys in the butt that are crying for more money if you ain't even went out and tried. Okay, myself included. Okay, I haven't tried. I've talked about money so much myself, especially here lately, and I have not even went and tried to get more money. I've simply talked to the guy at the store. Now I have gotten more money than, like I said, more money than the other guys down at the store, and especially since I've been here in town, I've had him raise his prices up quite a bit for all the installers down there. So he is the highest paid store in the area. He is known for being the highest store in the area. So I can't complain about that at all. I feel like he does what he feels like he can get away with. He's a super good guy. He don't want to do nobody no wrong. So like I said, I feel like he does what he feels like he can get away with. So um, he is kind of uneducated on the woven goods, so I'm hoping to help him out on that. It kind of, when he was asking about seams, he's like, "What are you thinking on for seaming the carpet?" I'm actually a manager for a flooring store. Customers do not want to pay any extra at the moment. Well, that is, you're the manager there. That's your fault. You have got to educate them clients. You got to let them see the value of it. Okay, this is not like going and buying a pair of shoes or a new outfit. This is a 10 or 15-year investment in your home, something that's going to change your home dramatically. Okay, it's it's not new curtains. It's not a new bath towels or anything like that. This is a major investment in somebody's home. Okay, it's huge. Okay, if they want to do somebody for $2 a foot to come in there and install, or $3 a foot or a yard or whatever to install carpet, you can show them. Okay, they're paying it. The stores are just keeping more. I believe that, Jared. I believe that. Absolutely. The customers are paying it, he's saying. The stores are just keeping a chunk of it. So um, clients are not talked to, especially salespeople. Okay, it's a complete mind switch whenever somebody comes in, and a salesman instantly goes into sale mode. Okay, they want to sell. They want to sell. It's bred into them. You can sit here and talk and have a perfect non-salesy conversation with anybody. Watch a client come in, and that person will turn into a salesman like that. Okay, you keep your same cool, I'm not a salesman, I'm just here hanging out conversation going with the client instead of a salesy conversation to the client. Okay, educate them people. Tell them just what I said. You have got 45% of the total sales. It's just labor, to be honest. uh, they have to think about it like this. Okay, they're not yeah, everybody wants to feel like they're getting a good deal. Okay, I get that. A lot of people do anyway, especially people that are running apartments and rental properties and stuff like that. They really don't care. Then, like I said the other day, there's a place for those kicker guys, and it's right there. But there's plenty of clients out there that have super nice houses and look at their home. It's their sacred place, okay? That's a person's home. That's the American dream, is to grow up, buy a home, raise your family, and so on and so on, okay? They don't want somebody in there screaming, hollering, smoking, cussing, playing music around and everything like that. They definitely don't want anybody in there tearing up their house when they're paying them good money to do a job, okay? They need to be educated on this stuff. They need to know that, hey, this is not going out and buying drapes or a new bathroom rug or something. This is a major change in your life. Okay, look how much money you're spending. You're fixing to drop $30,000 right here. Okay, do you want to have somebody do a good job on that? Have you thought of an on-site consulting job? Uh, stores with problems may just fly you in to help them get on track. I have not, John. I sure ain't. Right here, though, okay? You guys can get this information right here. I do it simply to help people, okay? And I'm an installer, or so seeing it on both sides, okay? Because I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm sure some people get in their headset that I'm an installer and it's all fair. The store owners are against me. And then you got those on the opposite side. I'm a store owner and all the installers are hacks and they just want to do this and they just want to do that, make their money and get out. You got to see both sides, okay? Balance is very important when it comes to any aspect of your life. So if a person's able to see both sides, they can kind of, you can kind of see what's going on. I feel blessed that I'm able to see on both sides of the fence and not just blinded on one side or got blinders on so I can only see one way. Uh, anyway, they need to be store owners and salesmen and stuff. Do not be a salesman to your client. Be a servant, okay? That's going to get you so much more better jobs. It don't matter. You don't be there bragging about what you can and can't do and my installers are the best or I can get you the best deal. You go with the attitude of what can I do for you? How can I help you? How can I make your home beautiful? How can I make your home lovely? And hear them out. Don't go talking and talking and talking and talking. You sit and listen to them. Find out what they're wanting. Find out what their needs are. If you'll listen to them spill their guts, you have a whole lot better advantage point of being able to serve them and them actually buying something for you as if you were out there, hey, let me say you something, being salesy. Listen to them. That way you got some kind of material to work with when you're talking to them, okay? And also, education. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it, buddy. We have got to educate our clients, okay? So many people think that a hacked up job is how it's supposed to be. Our clients haven't any idea. Like I said, flooring is not a cheap material, whether it be carpet, hardwood. I did a job, that laminate job. You guys seen where I did the laminate on steps? Them people told me they spend $38,000, okay? That's almost 40 grand on a laminate floor. The guys went in there and butchered it up. I spent like 2 weeks over there fixing it. 2 weeks. Somebody just came in here. Give me 1 second. What's up, sugar? It's all right. I'm just talking. You want to say hi? I don't know. I got about 30 people here. sitting, trying to help everybody out. It's just, hey. Okay, all right. I'll see you in a bit. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, like I was saying, $38,000. Okay. Yeah, it's laminate and all that and this and that, but that's just not laminate. Okay, it's expensive. Okay, how important is it to get the right guy in there? It's where you ain't got to send somebody else out there and pay thousands of dollars, because it did cost thousands of dollars to go out there and fix that stuff. Crazy how that works. Uh, Flooring is expensive. That's what I was getting at. Got to educate our clients. Got to not be salesy. Be servants. Don't be salesy. Be servants. Let them know, okay? A lot of people, they don't even think about it. Oh, I'm going to go floor shopping. And they're just looking at it as going shopping. There is so much more to floor shopping than clothes shopping or curtain shopping or something like that. Because we're not talking about $200 or $500. We're talking about $40,000, okay? So, huge difference. Thank you, Gary. I super appreciate that, my friend. That is super nice. I really appreciate you guys stepping up and doing them super chats. It is really helpful. I really do appreciate it. Can't stress it enough. It definitely helps out a lot. It sure does. Anyway, $40,000. Would you want? Now this is how it is. This is like a car lot, okay? They are super salesy. You see a car salesman, they are super salesy, okay? You run over to a car lot, they don't even care. They're going to tell you everything they want to hear. They're going to tell you everything that you want to hear to get you in whatever kind of car. They don't even care. They don't ask you your lifestyle. They don't ask you what do you have kids or what do you like to do to find out what kind of vehicle is going to fit you. You know what I'm saying? They want to put you in something super expensive. Absolutely the wrong way to go about that. Talk to the people like a friend or like you would your buddy or something like that. Drop the salesy. Talk to them. Find out what they're about, what their life's like, and see how you can help them. Don't be salesy. My goodness gracious. Anyway, it's a super big step. It's $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. You're going to start selling D-cut cutters on your website? Yes, sir, I am, as a matter of fact. My website is right now in the process of getting a facelift. I'm getting everything ready to reach out to Gunlock and D-cut and Oricon. I'm fixing to, like I told you guys, my plans for 2022. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on all aspects of it. So, yeah, be a servant. Don't be a salesman. Do you like salesmen? Do you like it when some guy comes over and tries to pitch as a sale to you, sell you something that you don't even need? Nobody else does either. Don't be salesy. Be a servant. Everybody likes to just put yourself in that place. How would you want to be treated at a store? Would you want somebody to say, I just ordered blades and knee pads? I seen that, buddy. I appreciate it too. I'll get that stuff out Monday since you ordered over the weekend. Tomorrow. You want a pushy salesman coming in there trying to push his way through your wallet and get as much money out as he can? Or do you want somebody to say, just like I said a while ago, Tools for Flooring, it's your website? No, Tools for Flooring is not my website. I wish it was because they do super good. I do represent Tools for Flooring. They are super good, super good people to work for. FBSB.store is my website, buddy. We need a new generation of installers. I have been in this community for 25 years. I started installing in 1978, moved to retail in 2002, so I have been on both sides for a long time. That's good, buddy. It sucks that you're going through the problems that you got to go through, but it just sucks. I shouldn't even say but behind that. It just sucks. Again, buddy, look out for, okay, cool. Look out for your business, okay? Yeah, you want to be friends. There you go. Perfect, Nick. I treat clients how I want to be treated. Well, my thing is right in the way. Need service done? You are exactly right. Yeah, all right, cool. Darn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, find out how you can help them, okay? Like I said a while ago with the car lot, find out what the client is all about. this totally got off topic because I was talking about representation. Is the name of the video, but anyway, find out what the client needs. Okay, don't try to push off stuff that they don't want. They're not going to be happy with. You can help that. You can help them and get them exactly what they want, even if it's a lower grade carpet. Well, you don't want to push a wool carpet on somebody that's got a house full of kids. That goes to make sense. Put them in something decent, but you know, you might even put them in a polyester, because once the kids are grown, they're going to get new carpet. Okay, they're doing something that have nice, clean, pretty floors while the kids are there. When the kids grow out, they're going to redo it and get new. Okay, so put them polyester. I know it's a no, polyester. Yeah, but it holds up as far as stains and stuff better. Okay, it don't stain as easy as a nylon. So that might be best for that person to get a halfway decent polyester rug, if there is such a thing. Just for the simple fact that they have kids, there's going to be spills. They got dogs. They got an old dog. They got a young dog. Find out what's going on with the client and see what they need. Okay. So anyway, I've got way off topic on this. I know you was going to say something about that, Nick. Say something about what happened back there in Europe between Russia and Ukraine. I don't have a clue what's going on over there. I don't keep up with it. That way I don't get worried about it. God bless you. Thank you for caring about the industry that has made a good living for many. Yes, it sure has, buddy. God bless you, and I hope you have better success in the future with finding some good people. I really do. Anyway, it's been almost an hour on here. My throat's starting to get cracky because I ramble on and stuff. Even though I got a drink here, still gets cracky just from straight talking. So installers, I'm gonna top it off with this right here, and I'm gonna kind of recap what happened in the video, what we talked about, stuff like that. How many man hours on average would you say it would take to lay 1,000 square foot of LVP? That completely is going to depend on the layout, buddy. You can have 1,000 feet go in a couple days, or you can have it take you 2 weeks. It completely depends on the layout. Been installing for 12 years. Always back cut my seams until I watched your row finder video a few weeks ago, and I'll never go back. Seams come out perfect row cutting, and it's not even close. You're exactly right, buddy. That is absolutely the best way to make a seam. Absolutely best way to make a seam. I'm glad to be able to help you guys do stuff like that. I really am. Thanks for the feedback, Rube. Have a good night. Thanks, Jared. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for your super chat, Jared. I appreciate it. I think you did a couple of them there, so thank you for your continual support. You've been a supporter of the channel for a lot of years now, and I really appreciate it, Jared. Guys like you that come and get help and stuff like that, it sure is motivating to keep the channel going. I tell you what, sometimes when you get on there and you don't see nothing but negative feedback and stuff like that, you want to just throw in the towel and give it up. When you know you're helping people, it's good. It keeps you motivated. Anyway, here we go. Installers, if you want more money, represent yourself like a professional businessman that you are, okay? You are a contractor. You're not a construction worker. How's it going, Kyle? We are just finishing up here, buddy. Here we go, though. This is the wrap up. Represent yourself like a professional contractor, like you are, okay? If you're subbing from a store, you are a contractor. You want more money, represent yourself to make more money, okay? Again, don't go in there smelling like booze with ripped up clothes and your hair all oily and like you ain't showered and stinking up the house and all that stuff. Playing your loud music on your phone when you're walking through the house, okay? Be respectful of the client's home. Be professional. Jim Walker said it the best, okay? If somebody coming to the store while you're there, they should not be able to tell you from the store owner. That's beautiful. You represent yourself in that manner, you're going to do good, I promise. Now, you don't have to wear a suit or anything like that. There's plenty of clothing options out there. You are exactly right. There's plenty of clothing options out there where you can be professional, okay? You can just have a regular t-shirt and pants on. Just have it clean without being full of holes, okay? Tuck it in, or you don't even have to tuck it in. but just be clean, okay? My goodness, it feels like I feel like I'm talking to some kids or something. Be a decent human being. That might have been a little rough. It kind of feels like it when I'm telling people to be clean and don't wear holy breeches and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a fact. Be clean, shower regularly. You know, uh, don't wear holy clothes. Don't smell like a brewery. By all means, eat mints or something like that if you drink the night before. Don't go out in your van and sit in your van on lunch break and down a 6-pack of beer. Don't flick cigarettes in the customer's yard. Be respectful. Represent yourself as a professional, okay? Store owners. Store owners. These guys are representing you, okay? These guys, yeah. What Floor Academy just said right there. Thank you, Joe McGinnis. I really appreciate that, buddy. I hope and pray this is your best year yet. Keep up the good work, and thanks for the informative videos and encouragement over the years. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, my friend. Really appreciate that. Store owners, it is up to you guys. These guys are representing your store. Yeah, they are subs, but you're the one that hands them the paperwork and the keys to the client's house, okay? If they're not dressed to a certain standard, if they're stinking like a brewery, if they're not doing a good job out there, just offending the clients or not being respectful, don't give them keys. Don't give them the paperwork. Call the client up and say, hey, we've had a mishap. We can't send the guys out today. Send them back home and say, come back tomorrow when you're cleaned up, buddy. Okay? They could do more damage to your business going out there one day smelling like a brewery or stinking like a scumbag off the street if you send them out there like that rather than having them go home, rather than you telling the client, I can't make it today. What could be more damaging, okay? You never know, okay? They could absolutely destroy your business just from going out to one client's house stinking like a scumbag, drinking beer on their lunch break. You never know, okay? What kind of client? I mean, there's all kinds of clients that would be offensive to someone stinking up their house, or see them sitting out there on their lunch break drinking a beer in the van, or even just sitting out there not thinking nobody's hearing them, talking about their stupid pictures on the wall or something like that, because there's cameras everywhere nowadays. I mean, how many doorbells have cameras and audio? For crying out loud, here a while back, I was on a job, and I was trying to get in the client's house, and all of a sudden they started talking to me through some speakers that was up on the corner of the house telling me how to get in, okay? Installers are not running businesses. They are owning jobs. Manufacturers are not running business. You said that right there, Kyle. They are owning jobs. Manufacturers can make the products. Retailers can sell the product. But without installers, the product don't function. We have value. You are exactly right. I'm so likened to that just earlier on this video. You can't go buy a carpet from a store and go home and enjoy that carpet. Absolutely not. You got to have somebody put that in for you. Okay? We got to be tight. Okay? Can't have one without the other. We're two peas in a pod here. Okay? Stores cannot make it without installers. Installers, I mean, they can. Yeah, I can't say they can't make it without stores, because they absolutely can. But if you work for a store, just like he said, you got value. Okay? You got value. They can't make a living without you, okay? They got to have somebody. Value yourself. Boom, Cal. You got me going again. I better shut up, because I was winding down and fixing to get off here whenever you come on. You got value, okay? I said something about that earlier. Never look at yourself like, oh, I'm just an installer. Oh, I'm just an apprentice. Absolutely not. You're not just an installer. You are an installer. Okay, you're not just an installer. You're an installer. Okay, I'm just an apprentice. No, you're not. You are an apprentice. Okay, huge difference. All in the way you look at that. They ain't got nothing going on without you. Okay, if they don't have someone to install it, they're not able to sell. Okay, but at the same time, they're not going to give you any work if you're not representing yourself. If they are, you're just going to run them. And store owners, shame on you if you do. Okay, that's period. Shame on you. Anyway, I've spilled it out there for an hour. I'm going to get off here. I really appreciate all the super chats and all of that. We got 14 thumbs up. We still got 30 people on here. Can I get some thumbs up, please? Really quick, if you found value in this video, if it will help you, if it does help you, if the channel helps you, give us a thumbs up. Yes. Comment on the videos. They always help. That gets them out to more people. And share them if you want to. Hey, you're friends with your store owner. Share these on your, share it to your store owner's friends, okay? Also, soft skills matter. Hand skills will only, you are exactly right, will only ever get you so far. You are exactly right. Mercy. Okay, there is a lot of flooring industries without installers, period. Yeah, you're exactly right. There is not a flooring industry without installers, period. That's exactly right. Yeah. Gotta be all the way around. Gotta be all the way around. Gotta be able to talk to people as well, okay? I wish you hadn't come in here so late, Cal, because I covered so much about everything you're talking about there, and I don't want to repeat myself. But anyway, if you found value, looks like we did get some more thumbs up. Give us some more thumbs up. Share the video. Comment in the video. Again, that spreads it all around. Thank all of you guys for your super chats. I really, really appreciate it. Joe McGinnis, Jared Hawkins, I can't remember who all else, but you know who you are. You are appreciated, my friends. Let's go out there. Let's be professional store owners. Let's screen our people who we send to jobs. Let's start thinking more about that, okay? Don't send them out there if you're going to wreck your business. Put your business before you. Put your business first. That's what you're in business for, okay? Now, I completely understand. You gotta take that with a grain of salt, okay? Always first, God, wife, kids, yourself, business, okay? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Don't let some hacks out there run your business. Look out for your business, okay? It ain't the installer's fault if they're running your business. It's your fault for sending them out to the job, okay? You got to make sure you're sending the right guys on your jobs if you are a store owner, okay? All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out.